This iconic railroad bridge is a sign we're near Buzzards Bay, a village in the town of Bourne along the Cape Cod Canal. For now, this is home to these little ones. The nonprofit National Marine Life Center rehabs stranded marine mammals, including harbor seals and sea turtles.
Here we have a model of a sea turtle nest.
Executive Director Kathy Zagzebski says patients arrive here after being rescued by other organizations.
We're like a system in a human hospital where you have the ambulances and the EMT workers in the field responding in the field, and then they bring them to the hospital.
Researchers here also study parasitic diseases so they can both treat animals and inform public health officials about ocean conditions. These young seals were abandoned by their mothers. The reason is often related to humans, says Director of Marine Wildlife Rehabilitation, Lisa Becker.
The law says to stay 150 feet away from wildlife, particularly marine wildlife. So if people get too close or dogs get too close or there's too much noise, the females will leave their pups behind, and then these animals cannot survive on their own.
Some seals are underweight or have respiratory and other health problems. They spend an average of 3 months at the center before being released.
Seco Science Center in New Hampshire brought Derby to us. He had wounds all over his body. It's very likely that he had some interaction with either wildlife or dog, but he's made really, really great progress.
Becker says she and her small team handle the animals very carefully.
We don't want them to get used to our silhouette. We don't want them to get used to our voices. So we also try to minimize our interaction with them.
It's always constantly changing, responding to new situations with the animals. All of us here love every single day.
Buzzards Bay is an ideal location for cadets at the Massachusetts Maritime Academy.
We have the waters of the Cape Cod Canal that can offer the most challenging of navigation with a 5-knot current and whitecaps heading the wrong way, or we have the more tranquil water of Buttermilk Bay.
Rear Admiral Francis McDonald is president of Mass Maritime, one of 6 state maritime academies in the nation. We're
all Bachelor of Science degrees. We focus on a heavy dose of experiential learning and the commitment to a leadership laboratory.
Once a male-only institution, women now make up 14% of the 1,600 undergrads and 200 graduate students. Madison Coughlin is a senior, or first-class cadet.
I saw this school and kind of fell in love with everything. It kind of solidified the fact that I knew I wanted to be in the Coast Guard. I hope to be part of deployable special forces.
Right 5.
Many classes are hands-on. This simulator trains cadets how to navigate treacherous waters.
We've created programs after the Exxon Valdez oil spill, after Hurricane Katrina, in emergency management, homeland security.
You'll be with Barnstable County.
This emergency management class teaches swift response to pandemic-related needs.
Why don't you think about what might be needed for a temporary hospital?
President McDonald says graduates here have a huge advantage.
We have commissioning programs in every branch of the service, the strongest being with the Navy, the Coast Guard, and the Marine Corps. But the students at the same time, as we are a public university, always have the opportunity to work with the private sector.
Dartmouth native Dominic Vicari is a senior aiming for a career in sustainable energy development. He's also the highest-ranking cadet at the Academy, Regimental Commander.
I work with the President and the Commandant of Cadets to oversee all operations on a daily basis. I have a total team of about 250 people that work under me. It's really based around teamwork and embracing being a part of something bigger than yourself.
Overlooking Buzzards Bay, a small restaurant with an outsized presence, the Lobster Trap. Dave Delancey runs it. His brother Dan is executive chef.
We serve anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 people a day. And as far as our wholesale distribution, we sell approximately 14 million pounds of lobsters a year.
The Lobster Trap started in 1969 as a neighborhood fish market and seasonal clam shack. Delancey started working here in 1998 and transformed the business. Today, locals flock here for seafood classics as well as surprising twists on familiar dishes. Tuna pad thai is a hit, as well as these Instagram-worthy, flavor-packed elixirs from the bar.
I really love serving people when you come in on Friday night, we make you a margarita and a lobster roll and some fish tacos, and instantly you're smiling.